Viewers, quickly starting first with the fresh breaking news that we've been tracking. There has been an explosion that has been reported at the Lahore airport. In fact, first reports also tell us that the Walton Airfield has also been hit. Now, following the two explosions, Pakistan has suspended all flight operations from two of its major airports, that includes Karachi Airport and the Lahore Airport. In fact, flight operations also stand suspended from the Sialkot area. Now, blackout has also been observed in several areas of Sialkot, Pindi ISP and Lahore. We get the bomb disposal squad vehicle has also reached the spot. That's what we're picking up from the first visuals of what has come in after an explosion. A huge explosion was reported at the Lahore airport. Now, plumes of smoke could be seen coming out from a corner far away from the building of the Lahore airport. In fact, as per the Pakistani police, an unmanned aerial vehicle, which is a UAV or popularly also known as a drone, was shot down, and hence the explosion. These are the visuals of the explosion on your left. You see the plumes of smoke that have come out. In fact, joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Gursimran Singh, who is right now in Akhnur in Jammu and Kashmir. Gursimran, speak to us about the trajectory of events. First the Lahore airport, then the Walton Airfield, and all flight operations suspended.
Yes, what primarily it is emerging out of the situation that there has been a series of blasts. At least two blasts have been confirmed by the eyewitness that were there that have taken place. This is in the Walton Airfield, or the Walton Airport that they called. This is on the old airport road. Two photos have emerged. One is on the backyard of the place, that is Walton Airport, where the blast have taken place, and eyewitness can be seen saying that we have seen the blast taking place. Second blast that has taken place is second incident that is being said. The video has been taken from the other side, and now the bomb disposal squad is being rushed to there. Keeping this in view, the Lahore airport has been closed for any of the air traffic movement. Also, the Sialkot and the Karachi airports too have been closed, which shows that the Pakistan is completely shattered. They know that something is coming, though the India has made it amply clear that India will not be hitting or has not hit any of their civil installations or army installations. It is only the terror launch pads that have been hit. But the Pakistan is in intense fear, and that's why they have closed their three of the major airports, that is the Karachi, Lahore and Sialkot. Now the word of police authorities there in Lahore says that it is a UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle, that was trying to approach the airport. It was shot down by the authorities, and now they say that we are trying to ascertain whether this was a recce drone, that is a surveillance drone, or it was an attack drone with some explosive laden to it, and that's why the bomb disposal squad has also been called in. And this coming in Lahore is really a security concern for Pakistan, because in Pakistan it is said that it is actually the people from the Punjabis of Pakistan that actually run Pakistan. But now they're actually the securities, they are also at stake. One of their major airfields, Walton Airfield, has now been hit in an explosion, and the nature of which is being ascertained, whether it was a surveillance drone or an attack drone.
Gursimran, in fact, also speak to us about, India's role, which is completely segregated. Like you said, there was a list of targets that India had taken out, that was taken out yesterday, and only terror camps were a part of that target list. And just moments ago, Gursimran, in fact, our guest, our defense expert, was also speaking to us, and he said that Pakistani military is more than capable of self-inflicting stunts like these to gain traction. Gursimran.
See, what it has come out so far, that there is no role of the Indian Army in the strikes that have taken place today. And it can also be confirmed from the reports that are emerging from ground that these are not precision strikes, but some drone that has been shot down by the Pakistani authorities. But it has to be seen that what statement with the Pakistani government comes out with, because there have been a variation in their statements from the 90-degree to 360-degree. We have seen it happening in last couple of days. What the defense minister say, what the prime minister say, what the army chief say, they all are on the altogether different lines. So now coming to this incident that has been unfolded primarily and also by the India's version, it is none the business of the Indian side. That is something that has happened in Lahore. Pakistan has to see, because India's strikes were on the terror camps, and of the 21, 9 terror camps have been hit. 12 have not been touched so far by the Indian, but that does not include any of the locations near the Walton Airport. That is actually what can be confirmed from the locations of these launch pads there are in the Pakistan and the Pakistan occupied Jammu and Kashmir. But the situation, if you speak, for Pakistan is really very concerning, because at a time when the India has carried out the precision strikes deep inside their territory, not only their illegally occupied territory, but also the mainland Pakistan, India has carried out the strikes in the Bahawalpur, which means that the Pakistan has been hit, and they have been hit in such a manner that they cannot cop up to the situation.
Right, Gursimran. In fact, Gursimran, also speak to us about the timing of this, this entire mayhem that has unfolded on Pakistan. Speak to us about the timing, how it also shortly follows the Operation Sindoor, that took place just yesterday. It shook Pakistan to its core, and today this is what is happening in the country.
Yes, because the situation is fragile in Pakistan. Pakistan is opening their airspace, closing down their airports. They do not know that how to actually react to the situation. Yesterday evening, it was somewhere I remember around 4:30, that Pakistan bravely came out that we are opening our airspace, and now they have to even shut their airports for the regular flight operations. That shows that the Pakistan actually is not in a position that they can take any decision, because their decisions are the ones that are actually countering themselves. Yesterday, Pakistan opened their airspace. Today morning we saw the drones entering the Pakistani airspace. The drone belongs to whom, that is even not known to Pakistan at this time, when the security is on the highest of alertness. They claim that the drone has been shot down, but the eyewitness claims otherwise. They say that there have been 2 explosions. So whether it was an attack drone that carried out 2 explosions and then or it was a kamikaze drone, that is for the Pakistan to see. But for now the situation is grim for Pakistan, because at the time of tensions with the Indian side, when the India had day prior has carried out the precision strikes deep inside the Pakistani territory, going even 100 kilometers inside the Pakistani territory. Now the Pakistan
right,
authorities
Gursimran,
are clueless
just
about
continue
what
being
has
with
hit
us. Yes.
one of